welcome everybody. This is Poopinhammer and we are playing survival multiplayer on the Spartan Pooper server. Today, we are turning the ocean monument into a spawner, essentially. It'll eventually be a mob spawner. So the first step was to fill in, or get rid of all of the water in the actual ocean monument. It's a 58 by 58. So to do that, I've been making little squares like this with sand and using the abundance of sponges that I have gotten from the monument. Doing this. This slowly gets rid, not slowly, but very quickly gets rid of all the water. And then we're left with this shape. Get rid of the sand. The quickest way I've found to get rid of all of it. Sometimes gets it like that. And on like the last side, and then take a ladder, go all the way up. Break all the sponge blocks. I always do that. Because it would never be a simple thing if you didn't mess up at least once. Okay. Down like this. So at this point, no guardians should be spawning in the surrounding area. Which is good, because dear Lord, are they annoying when you're trying to do things. Anywho. That. So this spot right here where we're standing is usually covered in, or has no water underneath it right now. I put this floor down because eventually this will be the pathway into the actual spawner. So let's talk about how this spawner is going to work. It's going to be pulling all of the guardians in, the ones into the center, and the plan is to then send them to the Nether, and they'll be collected in the Nether in a little containment area. And then we'll toss a poison potion on them, get them down to 0 or like half a heart, and then throw a damage potion on them, and that should kill them. Yeah, but to do that, we have to build this over structure. And right now, I don't have a consistent way of getting these blocks. So I set up a haste 2 beacon. I'm going to be demoing a good portion of the monument. You can see where I filled in underneath the monument because there was just a large area underneath. I thought I was going to need to do that for this whole thing, but I don't really feel like doing it. So yeah, so right now I'm going to demo a good portion of it, get the bricks, put the structure in for the funneling system, and then I'll meet you guys back here. Okay, so a brief little update. I got everything down. I kept these arches because I like the way they look. Just beat them up a little bit. Doesn't look like they're supposed to be there. Alright, so I've left kind of like a light outline of where the walls were. It looks pretty interesting, like a ruin. Put up a little more scaffolding and kind of figuring out where everything's going to go. So yeah, let me put up the rest of these things, and then I'll show you the next step in the long process of getting this spawner up and going. Super loud nether portal. So I found myself having to run back and forth a bunch, so I made a nether portal that leads directly to the ocean monument. It's work in progress. I think it's a good start. Lots of light. Incorporates the blocks. So, you can see through here, we got a portal up there. This is where all the guardians will start plopping down into. So I need to I'll trim this a little smaller right now. I want them to fall in a very specific area. Of course, fall damage. Do the same thing on this side. They're going to fall in this 2x3 area. Have to fortify this a little bit. Spot they're going into. So let's see what's on the other side of the portal. Underwater tunnel. Hell yeah. Got a nice little, on the other side, there's a little cave in there. There's not really much to explore in there. Then we got this staircase leading up to here. This is where they all fall down into. I'm going to put a floor right here. Might as well do it right now. They're talking about it. So they will now, when I activate all the water, they'll slide all the way down. Show right now. I don't know where these Endermen are coming from, and it's confusing me. It's gonna cause havoc up here in the top. So get pushed down towards the center. The center pushes them down over here. Then they get pushed into the center even more, and then into the nether. So the next thing that I'm hesitant as to when I'm going to start doing it. So to get them all to fall down from a piece of water, you need fence gates, which at this point are covered by portal. I have a bunch of crap in my inventory. Dark here, apparently, according to that. Fence gates. Fence gate takes 1 log to build. I need approximately a double chest full of logs. So, I got some harvesting to do before I get real anywhere. So, away I go with the harvesting. Be back in a minute. Or, for you a minute. Me, probably a couple hours. Alright, here comes the fun part. So we need a layer of leaves. So a layer of open fence posts. Let's see how I can run right through here. This will stop water, but allow things to fall down. So after we have these 2 layers, I'm going to take down the grass. And put in the water streams. So this stupid stuff can stop. I'll probably plug the holes first, now that I think about it. Somehow I have Endermen. Not really sure where they came from. But then, after that, I'm going to put a layer of leaf blocks, because that's the easiest to take down. 1 down. So then I can just flood by knocking that out. So yeah, I got a lot to do. See you guys in a little bit. Well, in a second for you. Hour plus for me. So, quick update. I now have all of the fences in place. Next step is I'm going to start putting some water streams down and maybe set up a little bit of the nether area so we can start capturing some of the guardians we gotta now take out all of this leavage and essentially move it up here. And I found out some interesting things about Guardians that we'll go over once we have the top layer of water in. Give it a sec. Okay, so we now have the top layer ready to go. The only thing left now is to flood this. And then take out what is left of stopping it from going, really. I should only have to stop both of them. Oh. Got that back. Go. Whole cascading effect going right now. There we go. Water update for the win. Now I'm going to take off this top layer entirely. And I'm not entirely sure why there's crazy amount of lag right now. Finish doing this. So I looked to see the spawning pattern for Guardians. Apparently, it goes up dramatically if this whole area is covered. So we are going to be covering the entire thing in a giant pixel art of a Guardian. Kind of like how I have the squid farm set up. So I am going to knock out the rest of these the leaf blocks. Go. Close this out. I feel like it needs to be. This needs to get knocked out. Both sides, that needs to get knocked out probably. So yeah. A little more grindy stuff. Hopefully, once all these leaves are gone, the majority of the lag will go. I'm hoping that's what's causing it right now. But I really don't know. So, alright, I got some work to do. Back in a little bit. Hopefully there's some Guardians that get spawned. And we can proceed from there. See you in a little bit. Okay, so in the time that it's taking me to just knock down the trees, there's been this many of those guys in there. So let's see. I'm gonna throw poison too. Hopefully they're all taking that. I did not hit that. Okay. And harmony 2. Should have used more. Alright. Over here. Should do a bunch of experience. I guess I didn't hit enough people with it. Hold on, let me get another potion. I get hit by it. I have to get it right there. So let's see. Still didn't get all, I don't think. Hit. Killed the vast majority of them. I think I need to set up right there. So let's do this like that. I got myself. Die. So, wow. 35 fish. I'll be eating fish for the rest of my life. Alright. Let me set up a dispenser right here. Grab a bunch more poison potions. Maybe I'll put the poison over here and the harming over there. Alright, let me set this up with a bunch. I guess I should probably get a brewing station over here and an enchanting, because you can see I have 38 levels. And also, probably change this out with some hoppers, so I don't have to come in here and collect. So, I got some work to do. See you guys in a second. Alright, so I think I have it all down pat now. There is a dispenser back there with poison right in the center. I've tried a million different ways and I think I finally found it. There we go. That will poison them. It's just a regular poison, but it's extended to 1.5 minutes. I think what was happening before, it wasn't hitting everybody, and the 16 seconds for Poison 2 wasn't enough to bring everyone down to half a heart. Yeah, let's take a look. Should be done now, and I'm able to throw it through here and hit everybody. Oof. There we go. And apparently there's a guy in there. And you just stand right here, and that gets everything. Look at that. That poor fish as well. So if you're quick enough, you can switch to the your looting sword. Oh man, get all kinds of levels for that. I was only over there at the farm waiting for about 10-15 minutes. So this definitely gives you a bunch of experience. Should definitely take off your equipment though. Damn, that hits hard. That thorns. That's 31 to 42. That's a lot of levels. And that takes that. So I think that'll probably do it for today. This has been an episode that's taken me a couple weeks to do. I haven't covered the Guardian spot up top yet. Oh god, it's just going to take so much to do. One thing before I go. I'm not sure where the lag coming from. There's no leaves anymore affecting it. It should. The only thing I can think of is because it's not covered, it's failing a bunch. I covered this. I can almost cover this. I, like an idiot, broke my self-tap pick. But I still wanted a way to get in and out of the water, so I made this little indent. You can get into the water like this. I had brought sand all the way down to the bottom and the center. I thought I was going to go. I thought that, where the hell's the entrance? I thought that Guardians spawned below as well, but I didn't realize they didn't. So, but that'll do it for today, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry this took so long to put out, but I hope you enjoyed. Talk to you guys later.